Um, hey guys, surprise. 2 days in a row, huh? That's interesting, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like doing things a little bit out of order today. What am I doing? As all falls to emptiness. How's Nikita gonna be involved if I'm going to not cry? I'm taking my earbuds out. I always put my earbuds in just because I like to. Well, wait, I should probably actually check this time. I like to hear how my voice sounds on the stream, and I didn't for some reason this time because I was distracted, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, things seem like they're going pretty good. Anyway, hey, how's everyone going? This is different. Oh, I can't even collect until I, you know what? Yeah, okay.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
There we go.
A letter? From who?
From Hat Guy.
Dear Diary.
Never mind.
I'm Polly. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia.
This is a diary page, isn't it?
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary. That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Samira these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I'm in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever.
Oh no, is she gonna beat the doctor? Oh no.
I'll leave it there
Oh
for
no.
now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumero City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Please protect her.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
This feels familiar, right?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about?
Oh no, we're doing this, aren't we? Who's Rem?
Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Samara City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
She was not calling her master because... Oh, ooh. Anyway. God. The doctor is really messing with things.
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Who's Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive.
Oh, he had a bone to pick with Nahida after what she pulled, didn't he?
Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. It's great, but don't let your forest ranger duties fall by the wayside.
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
This would have to be gaslighting incarnate.
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Is this why she sent us a diary page, I guess? Hey, oh. Special story mode, save point. When this icon appears on your quest tracker, it indicates that your progress has been saved. And exiting story mode will not set your progress back. When you are in the special story mode, you can tap the exit button to check your last save. I know how to speak. Boomerang.
Did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc.
I'm a merc in
Did you
this?
see who just walked by? I think she's
Not Dia.
Would you like some fruit?
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith?
It takes courage to maintain a
How
peaceful
will I
life.
ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe?
Now what's up?
When I grow up, I'm gonna join the Eremites and protect Sumeru City.
I'll be completely honest, I haven't been back to Sumeru in, like, I think actually years now. Well, not literally, but I haven't talked to the people here for years. God, there was so much between it. Fontaine, wow, I can't remember the Natlan, Fontaine, Nodcry, bunch of summer events. Oop.
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
Like Sangama Bay?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month.
Wait, can we keep this? Can we keep this change?
Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare. Seems like a much safer choice. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Cave?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
Super wealthy merchant who has it all. It's like, man, I could make more money, but like, the other people aren't making enough money. Let's give them a little slack. Come on, guys.
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Cave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It seems she's in like a Freaky Friday scenario. No, wait, that's not right. What is it? It's a Wonderful Life? No, that she's still here. Something where everything is... I guess the only thing I can think of is that just like somebody made a wish and then like the consequences turned everything different. Anyway, the doctor changed some things and now the entire world, or at least this section, is thrown off.
It's like everyone switched places.
Run, Kale, run.
I guess I'll keep looking around.
Sir? How does this involve, does she just not have Catherine's? Or she didn't make... What? I don't...
Would you like a cup of coffee? The store's been pretty busy lately. Lots of customers have been feeding Ashru, who watches over the shop, and now Ashru's put on quite a lot of weight. Maybe I should put up a sign saying, please don't feed the cat.
No, they made him a sausage. Leave him alone.
Students are under so much pressure these days.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
So, he's the No, wait, that's Mahamata.
Hey, Raman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
God, this would have been so much cooler if they gave him, like, new outfits, too.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, so...
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
No, wait. Those two are the same, I think.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that.
Never mind.
Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off?
Never mind. I was complete. Your hair is red enough, so it is a flame mane.
To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
Why do they call her flame mane? Her hair is not red. I guess... Does it turn red when she does her... Like, what if they swapped clothes? Then that would make more sense.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
I wouldn't mind seeing you dance, Dia.
You would?
I always wondered about the horns thing. Like, I never questioned it before, but I guess... Do you actually have horns? Is that just the headpiece, or... I'm thinking too hard.
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Interesting that, like... No, wait, that kind of makes sense. Because, like, Kaveh was different too. It's like their deep down personalities still come out despite where their lives ended up.
Really?
Or how things were changed.
If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess.
Except
The
Holly's
question
still
is,
the same.
who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Say no.
Hi, Mr. Sino. What are you thinking about?
There's a chapter in King of Invocations where the spirit of someone who died long ago possesses a living man's body. To the outside world, it looks like he's developed a whole new personality.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was just thinking how terrifying that would be for his friends. Imagine waking up one day to find that a friend of yours has suddenly become a different person.
Oh no. It rhymes. It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Huh? So what got you thinking about that?
I don't know, but something feels off. Everything looks fine on the surface, but can human perception really be trusted?
Wait, are you actually kind of figuring this out, Sino? Do you actually have the perception to help us? Boomerang. Where am I going? Oh, hey, there you are.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Suraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future.
Ah, that's
we must
why.
cast aside our useless flesh and...
Ever since I had discovered the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the certainty of steel.
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Wait, no. The other guy had goggles. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
What up?
Master?
You really shouldn't call people that out of the blue.
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master! It's me! Kale!
The world is spinning.
Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's
that animation
identities
is
have
new.
switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No.
Poor gal is breaking down.
What is it?
Is that the end of the letter? You sons of...
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams.
I sleep on my stomach too much, but it's more comfortable than sleeping on my back.
Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
God, what is her name? She's another one of the witches, but she's the angel, but I don't remember her name right now. I think it starts with a C.
And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your two traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you.
Ah, okay.
Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Yeah, we're doing this again. Did you notice how the last time the end of the last chapter, there was still some of this? Because we're not done with him yet. He lived, somehow he returned. The moon could not destroy him.
What a strange situation. No wonder Kale was in such a rush to write us a letter.
Also good, they're letting me wear my outfit in this.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Look at that. Whoop. Huh? Oh, we're still in special story mode, I guess. You cannot pass here. There's... Never mind. There's a truck in the way. Sumeru. Check out this fluffy sumpter beast. That's what it's called. I can't remember if they're called sumpter beasts. Anyway, he's fluffy. At the bottom of the tree, what's up, guys?
Kale! Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you made it! Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something. Yeah, I was just gonna say, after I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
What did Nahida say? Probably evacuate.
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought.
Yep.
Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot. The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! It's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dori's Sumpter Beast Park. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning.
A premonition.
After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
Would be a good time to kind of like look over the ecosystem a bit and see if we could like help it, like see if there are anything we can do to like improve things.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
This guy's working overtime.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
A mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. The strange events of Kali's dream took place in Sumeru City. Whatever danger is afoot, it must start here, which is why everyone has to leave.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
I wonder if, because she said she'd hold out until the end, like, is she holding back Dottore in the meantime?
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this.
Maybe it's because of your, like, tie to Dottore.
Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See ya!
Kind of gave you a sixth sense about this thing, probably.
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana and see Nahida.
Teleportation. Sup?
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Arav?
Are you blind?
Yes, Arav.
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
That was a stupid
Surely
plan.
you've seen them
Please
before.
excuse me.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
Not sleeping well, you say?
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
What if in the dream he was also kind of aware of that stuff too?
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Because, like, it was almost like a shared dream with everyone, like when what was it, the cycle, when everything kept repeating. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't been in Sumeru in so long. Where are you? Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, this is Cyrus.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebat?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
Is he in the realm where Irminsul is? Are we gonna see that, like, Irminsul?
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Has she found anything yet?
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function.
You're a bit of a unique-looking NPC. I wonder if you're gonna be involved.
Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
Irminsul, the ley lines.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
In that land, the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. It was only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended that they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that was just one nation. A problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Corps of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Oh, yeah.
Dendro Archon.
Someone go help her, please.
Nahida!
She was not gonna hold out that long, let's be honest.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
We're gonna hook you up to it?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us.
Never mind.
The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Corps of 30 know to start evacuating.
I shall carry her. Although you should probably carry her in your hat.
Let's go.
No
Your
sense
hat.
grieving when there's nothing more
Hat
we can
guy.
do.
That was a weird sentence. Hat. Anyway, you should use your hat like a plate.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Dotori's gonna show up. Where is everyone?
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
Everyone just calls him Hat Guy now. I can't tell if it's ridiculous anymore. That's good news, but you don't look very relieved.
With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate.
Oh,
the Irminsul
it's
situation
you.
will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
If you're involved with this, then yeah, it threatens the very foundation of it. Literally so.
Hat Guy!
What?
Nothing. You just look like you were lost in thought there. Do you have any
Stop saying
ideas
my
about what's
name.
going on?
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually, one name did cross my mind. But, he's already dead.
I mean...
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Sure.
Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable? What's the catch?
It's an emergency situation. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Kaveh.
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they? And that bottle of wine wasn't cheap. You ought to be thanking me.
I mean, you could have not bought it.
Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the shop. I doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
You!
anyone else is here. Nope. Ah, here they are. That makes more sense.
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Tighnari and Sino are discussing the current situation at pace. I have to concentrate hard to keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tighnari.
Whoa. Okay, you guys are the six sages, I assume.
Master Nephis, sages.
This feels like a Zelda game now.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in
Whoa.
ages.
Look at that guy's beard. He's even got that whoop.
Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
You have a very young voice for that face.
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
Okay, you look a lot like that one guy. Got the same goggles.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar,
Wait. Huh?
We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar.
Oh, okay. You're Furnas of the Furnace?
Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
Yeah, very itty-bitty glasses.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Oh, we got little fans.
No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot. But they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
Each of these sages almost represent the elements with their colors. Almost.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course. But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use. And Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors.
Oh.
One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
Oh, Tainari's master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Meanwhile...
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
No teleports. Nicole, that's her name. It wasn't a C, it's
Please,
Nicole.
don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all!
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh.
Oh, it's
like an artificial Leyland blossom.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
You can dissect them?
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
anything we can do to help?
Nahida once said, Irminsul doesn't contain any information about me, so theoretically I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. Let's head further out.
Will you need my help?
Wait, is there information about Paimon then? Should be fine.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Too many unknowns, too many known knowns, and too many known unknowns. Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign a storm is approaching. Slowly but surely, the weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have said something wrong, because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time left. Tainari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul. But healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
That's it. Oh, we're actually taking from a lot of these. If I use a Pep's Heart of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendro power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
I know of a way to save Nahida.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
Yeah, the, Akasha?
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
He has a bit of a hyperfixation.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read.
How do your hair clips work?
The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Oh, speaking of that, we've just figured that out and forgot to tell you in, the 2 minutes it took for you guys to say all this.
Huh. Wow, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
You tell everyone about the time you and Nahida saved
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former, in which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
I'll find a way to persuade her.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
I don't think.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Please tell me you're not quoting.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
I'm gonna trip you. I'm gonna trip you when you're going downstairs.
What's the difference?
Excuse me.
The sequel's much cooler?
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
It's like, well, honestly, that line was pretty cool. After this, I'm giving everyone the the series so we can catch up. Where are we going? What?
Try to keep up!
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action, but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment?
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all.
You wanna come with us?
I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information. I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
You sure kept that one quiet.
You see? Being the greatest guide in Teyvat isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
I'd really like to read your notes, like of all the things we've been through. How much have you actually been following along?
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy.
Why do you have multiple copies?
The spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways.
Aww. Don't hurt me like this already.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
This feels like a Chekhov's gun kind of thing, and it worries me.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip.
Don't
See
hurt
you
me
again
like this,
soon.
game.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
You can view guiding notes on the quest overview screen. You can also view guiding notes directly during certain conversations. Really?
Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalet's probably one of those dragons who has grown too close to humankind. It might end up fighting for all we know.
Oh, a pet. I remember a pet now.
On me.
It kind of took me a minute. Where's the guide thing? Just like a physical thing, or like... Is it just reminding you things as you get into the meat and potatoes, or... Oh, they're doing this again.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
I feel like you're bigger than I remember.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
I'm very curious what you wrote in this. Huh? Oh, it's like... Oh, interesting. Like, I know all these characters. I would like a refresher on the pet, though. Dendro Sovereign Dragon, ruler of elemental creatures, stands at the apex of Dendro itself. Many legends, she is the embodiment of vitality. She was in that storm, right? As a Dragon Sovereign, she holds a deep contempt for humans and gods, a sentiment born not of arrogance. She is indeed singular, a remnant of an era long since past. Dendro Dragon Sovereign stands opposed to King Deshret, while the Dendro Archon Nahida once came to her aid in a moment of need. Incidentally, Apep is known by another set of titles in some corners of the world. One of King Deshret's 7 pillars, the Dragon King, the Supreme Spirit. The name was devised by King Deshret and the other 6 pillars, and Apep herself dismisses it with disdain. Irminsul Temple Silence.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
This isn't a joke, Apep! Nahida's in grave danger! Can you please help her?
You have to understand, we wouldn't come here unless it was literally the last thing we could do.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
Safety of Sumeru, the very survival of the world, because you owe a debt of gratitude, and this is how you can repay it. She wouldn't save Sumeru. The world, I don't know for sure, because the world itself is like against the dragons. Maybe she has some kind of an honor system?
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
You make a very good point.
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Boer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
We don't have time for the protection of piracy this time. We don't have the protection of piracy this time. Grab me. Grab my hat. And she was blown away. Or not. This is an awkward silence. Is silence a mandatory part of an audience with the dragon?
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
And the mushrooms are keeping her company. Is that one just passed out?
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Will giving her power to Nahida affect you in any way?
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Just like last time. It's impossible to have a normal conversation with a dragon.
A dragon's
dragon.
sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Boer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Squishies. Just like Apep said, the elemental life forms who merged with her have now been reborn. The knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, and yet for some reason they seem drawn to Paimoneni.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Come to think of it, I'm curious how Apep sensed the leyline anomaly from so far away, and immediately guessed that something was wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something we don't? Apep, do you know much about Irminsul?
I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
It's more like it was given back to him.
We have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Yeah. Sure. It's probably best if we don't tell Apep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon. What is that?
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
What happened?
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
And there she goes again. We've done what we came here for. Time to check what's going on out there.
Nahida? You're awake! Are you okay?
Is that what that is?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. The location is, remember, tell no one. The moment I touched the key Nahida handed over, a mysterious piece of information appeared in my mind. I don't know what it means, nor how to decipher it, but I will firmly commit it to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone, but it's probably best I do the same for now.
Where the heck are we? Could now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
You don't seem shocked that we're talking to a pet, but yeah.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
It's like the very foundations of this nation are being rocked.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Jinn from Gurabad, huh? A familiar figure comes to mind. The bottle.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilupar.
Paimon and I should take a trip to Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean, there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebad, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Whoa.
Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Hi, Mr. Laffyman. Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Also, don't poke my eyes. I know they're big, but show some restraint.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Oh. I would like it if I could use a different party, but like, this is the one that was like, hold on. Let me get my A-team ready. Heal. I could use some shielding. I feel like I passed him, but there he is. She's technically not here, but I would like to use Nahida. And yeah.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
So we are gonna have to fight.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like Al Haytham was right. Let's get inside and see what's going on.
Oh, help. Have you been today, Mr. Laffyman? Sorry you didn't get to see a lot of my last stream. Oh, you got to stay for a good amount of it, huh? Take all these health points.
They just keep coming! How many of these are there? We'll never take them around! Let's just head further inside for now!
Everlasting as the moon!
Hey!
Solidify!
Transfixed!
You say that like I absolutely wouldn't try to take them all. There are
Target
tons.
spotted! All units at the ready.
Oh, hey.
The Chewie! They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this?
Chances are great. It's a little frustrating sometimes with these guys.
Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
They push them off the... Oh dear. I'm just gonna go this way. You guys have fun with that.
I'm gonna fix your skull! Time for the big stabilize! Good!
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target has reached the core zone! Requesting backup! Repeat, requesting backup!
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
Always something with these guys.
Careful! They're back again! Commit to memory!
This ought to do it.
Transfixed!
Success! Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
Gather! I will have order!
I see everything!
Overruled!
This may turn a little.
Solidify!
Laid bare! Witness my rise!
Hey!
Overruled!
Finally!
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad?
It would be a little funny if,
responsible
if they said he looks like, God, what's his name? I haven't seen him since the last, just came back. I was busy. Well, I'm glad you're here.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty!
Yep.
However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
Something seems unusual about him. Is he trying to provoke us? This feels like a trap. Judging by the tents and supplies, there must be many more Fatui stationed here than the few we saw on the way in. Where are the rest?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Oh yeah, Mr. Laughingman, I remember when I used to do that. Recently, I've gotten a lot more comfortable doing fully digital art.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
It's really weird with the Fatui sometimes.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me.
Sure, Mr. Laughingman. I'd like to see your art. I always like to see it.
Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
You can try and send a link, but I don't know if links are allowed.
3 moons?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Il Dottore.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
Okay, as it stands, Mr. Laughingman, it seems like links are, in fact, not allowed in chat. Because if I let some links go through, then Lord knows the bots will, be on that. You could send it to me through, Twitter or something. I think we both follow each other on there, don't we?
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad? I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Don't you follow one of the 7? And I am pretty sure we don't trust the heavenly principles. We're basically walking on eggshells to not get them to, like, absolutely destroy us.
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
They wouldn't have lasted that long.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
That's really good health insurance.
Hold on! Just a little longer!
Shower me with that!
This is where you fall. Overruled!
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
I don't know why, I just like to kind of act cocky whenever I'm, like, fighting some of these, like, grunts. It's like, come on, I've defeated, like, a lot stronger guys than this. It's like, we're the elite guard, sure.
Found him! Over here!
You can't tell it's him under that cloak.
You're very persistent.
Never mind.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to...
He's gonna close the door. Oh, wait. Bonk.
What's this?
It's a door.
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you.
Oh, really? I didn't know you played Genshin, Mr. Luckyman. Yeah, this is a lot farther down the line. Like, way, way farther.
The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
So there was more than one ambush. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. And for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained, or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Oh, dang, I'm sorry you can't message me. I thought I had it set up to do that. You wanna... We'll figure this out.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped a gun!
It's not your fault, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back!
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jinn. We can't let them get into Aru village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora.
That might not be the best thing to do.
Off you go, Plumpy.
Squishy.
Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora.
Oh wait, is she paying? It's like, seems a little low, don't you think?
20,000 Mora.
Getting closer.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
A little bit closer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? You guys could let us through, right?
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
Doesn't sound like negotiating. And there he goes.
Plumpy!
Poor little thing.
Don't you Jinn have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
And there he goes, dude. Dead.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master.
And she was never heard from again.
What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Keep up. One with the forest.
There's too many of them!
Also, Mr. Lackerman, stop licking me with your emotes.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
Pretty bad.
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
It sounded like something exploded.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still...
Master!
Need any help?
Oh, Nicole.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
What's going on?
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... no, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning!
Stop. Please stop. You're a bad singer.
Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Something to do with the remains, maybe? Sort of? Or is she like some kind of a descendant?
Yeah! Any luck?
There's a slow-moving wall. The only way out of here is by brute force, but too much brute force and the entire ruins might collapse. The mechanism is right outside, but maybe there's a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault.
Hey!
Turns out it was just you guys.
Huh? Wait! That sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
It's your girlfriend. Beep beep. Ben.
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there.
Is this like a wrap-up chapter? Everyone's here.
This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
Like, of course I can handle it. Just push the button.
There we go.
Aw.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Oh. Does it stop if I stop, or...
Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Why did it get suddenly very serious?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Remember to wipe the blood from your hands.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben, huh?
Oh no, I could never forget Jet and Ben.
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Friend-zoned again. You briefly...
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right?
And then you still have the bottle.
Only...
So maybe that could do something? Forgot I can't super jump right now.
Let's see. She should be around. Aha! Found her!
Oh.
Lilupar!
What a
was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
Hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
A foreign land to the west. Could she mean an outland? Gurabad isn't far from here. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Gosoitha?
Once satisfied that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master.
Aw, she's
I have
blushing.
granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
And like that, everything is saved. Crisis averted.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
That goes for me too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carve, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Friends from the main quest meet friends from the side quests.
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh. A famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
You tell everyone what happened in Gurabad.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger's subordinate.
Subordinate? Is he not a Harbinger himself?
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Now that he mentions it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordkrai.
He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met. So why did he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble come knocking later.
He's a Harbinger, right, though?
The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
Yeah, because... Yeah, I guess he could just be lying.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Hello.
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything.
Let me see. Dang, so many of the freaking, a lot of the, Harbingers are just dead or incapacitated. Or, you know, he doesn't exist. Who are you? Oh, right, you were the previous one. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the wiki. I couldn't remember this Harbinger's name. It's Pantalone, by the way. But, really? So the only ones left that are active are you. Is the Saritsa one too?
So
Sorry, I got
far, we've
distracted.
discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, The energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan.
I feel like it was around Natland that I stopped paying too much attention to, like the bigger world quests and side quests. So I don't remember a lot from there. I remember some, but not a lot. But if there's one I remember, I think a little bit more, it probably would be Sumeru and Fontaine.
However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question.
Time out.
Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Oh, right. It's like, they're the ones that remind me of, those League of Legends champions. Gnosis, Renekton, and... I can't remember the last one, the bird one.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
Yeah, that's how, I am really bad with names, but that's how she got her chess set.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall, what obliterates love and hate, and what determines truth and falsehood. Those were the 3 questions, right?
What obliterates love and hate? I guess... each other?
Yeah. If only Nefer were
Yeah,
here.
Nefer. Dang it.
She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer is a friend we met in Notcry.
Not cry. Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nodcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Oh, hey, Nicole.
Nicole! Nefer!
What are you two doing here?
Why, hello! We're here to help.
I mean, it's obvious why you're here, but you know.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself.
Azir. Dang. I feel like it's names that start with A that kind of escape me sometimes. But yeah, the bird.
Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it.
I had to regretfully look it up because my memory is awful.
I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Nefer here?
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Yeah, she seems pretty opposed to being here, if memory serves.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
Considering the way you dress too, I feel like you still have ties to it.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
It's like, that's not your line, Nefer. You're supposed to agree with me. It's in the script. It's in the thematics.
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
Why are you reminding me about Yehoda? We saw her, like, last chapter.
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Feed the cat.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
Woo!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either.
When you tell a story, you tell the whole story.
I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Shoot, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
Is that how you spell shoot? Because that looks like it just spells shut.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
I wonder if she's gonna finish that last, There was one more question she didn't have the answer to, if I remember right.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
Because you look it.
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
It's just what she does.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, Well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers.
I just realized she also has the detached sleeves thing. Yeah.
I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Is it actually the God Remains? Where am I going?
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
So it's either the God Remains or maybe she's a descendant of an angel?
Closest friends! It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are God remains inside your body?
Yeah, okay. It was that.
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained God remains. I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories.
If you're wondering what's being referenced, go read the Genshin Impact manga. It was like a prequel thing. I saw it. Well, no, I read it. It's like a bit of a, like, information that's just not in the game.
Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the God remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata,
Oh.
the goddess of flowers.
Oh.
What? Huh. Fascinating.
That makes sense.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
Because what she was reciting was, like, something that the Goddess of Flowers said.
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was was merely passing through when I heard the name of the goddess of flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Kyrie's inside me?
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
You're not wrong, man.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How could I forget? That's like one of the main things with you.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact.
Hermanubis.
Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is,
she's still peeking.
No matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning.
Oh, yeah.
The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
Whoops.
We won't let our efforts go to waste.
No, wait, I didn't miss... What?
But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with God remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
I like just looking back and she's just still listening to us.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
And with that, because it's probably a really good stopping point, I am going to end the stream for today. Man, that sounded a little bit too rehearsed the way I said it. Who am I copying? I don't know. Anyway, that's interesting. This is a very, very story-heavy chapter. Everything's like coming together too. Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. I was trying to pop my knuckle. Ah, there we go. I'm glad that. Well, I'm glad they have that thing that lets us see like all the stuff we might have missed. A lot of stuff I need to finish later. Alright, well, next time I should be finishing this. Oh, she's still here. Nope. Yeah, next time I should be finishing this. What are you doing here? So, with that being said, thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna get going. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Look forward to it. Later. Oh, cool. Yes, please. I kind of like this thing, where it's like, you're in the story, but like, you don't have to... Anyway, later.